Yeah, man. So this is keeping me interested in it.
Yeah.
Gotta stay there. We're gonna see. All right, let me get in. I'll give these shots of these.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm about to run this Madden game right quick. I'm gonna load up. Fuck it.
All
right, bet.
That's a good strip, huh?
Oh shit. Go ahead, Juice.
Bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Chicago Bears. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent
Yo.
What it do, man?
What's good with it?
From the 32-yard line now.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm playing some Madden games. I'm hopping on.
Alright, man. I'm on the way home.
Alright, bet. I'm in this bitch. Alright.
That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here we go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. The Bears now at 2-5 to start play. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win.
He's got a man, complete. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point afters have been good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. You look at this Bears defense.
That wasn't bad. Shut up.
Pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 20, 10, and he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 47 yards rushing for him on just his first 3 carries. A wet track like this, I don't know if it helps anybody, but it probably helps the offensive player running the ball more than the defense.
And while they're doing that, there's also the matter of focus. Not letting the elements get in the way of still doing everything you're supposed to do. Although you do think to yourself, I've got to hold it a little bit tighter and be more careful with my footing.
He was careful, got a big run out of it. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Here we go.
Touchdown Bears! DJ Moore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Batchley, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen. They need for it to happen now.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top.
Damn.
You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws there incomplete.
Looks like the 2nd empty possession to start the game. It's certainly not the way you want to start when you come off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Fielded at about the 28. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8. Fields. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to get get this down to the 35-yard line.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured bear on the field.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Down to about the 32. You look at this Bronco defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. Fields. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll get this one complete to Atwell. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Hands it off out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Fields. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Fields. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Badgley able to punch this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Taken at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Short pass caught by Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down. And he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And he'll get this to the 32.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Up the middle, it's Williams.
Good hit. Good hit. Damn.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
We
talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah,
he got arm tackled.
Where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot.
Crazy.
Trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. Decent gain on the scramble.
They gone.
That is 4th. A field goal try forthcoming out for the Broncos. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That's and they work this well upfield across the 45. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
He's waiting patiently.
They're on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't it?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Down the left sideline.
Terrible tackling, bro.
A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
This will be caught. Judy.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it. And oftentimes...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Kendall Ford. And they take possession of the football.
Sorry, that's quarterback.
The 36-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start...
Picked off.
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
Oh, yeah, fucking
Inside the 15, just a yard or two.
sorry as shit.
First down there to pick up the 25.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient. efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They run it again with Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 6. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And his
What kind of throw was that, bro?
Incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this.
I can't make this shit
Now they're
up.
continuing the trend with incompletions.
These fucking niggas sorry as shit.
If they don't change something soon.
This
Fucking all of
offense in
them.
desperate need
He's
of a
sitting on that
conversion
fucking
as they
route.
come up on third down. Back to throw. Dawson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on. When you got multiple defenders in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
He's sitting on the fucking route. Bitch, put the ball in the B. Ooh, they scored.
They got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 27. And now they're in the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're sitting.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now he's free to midfield. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Off play action. Dawson. Completes the pass to Judy on the crossing pattern. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Calling a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, Dawson. That's caught left side by Judy. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw again. And he is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Step, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Fortunate to get that football back. Was trailing here in the second half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and
under pressure, and they get to him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. Obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
You bitches gonna block something?
No lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because
Good block. They ain't get open.
you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes.
Good block. Good block. Good block. Good block.
Just takes over.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Campbell. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself, because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense, get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Fields now to throw. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you?
You bitch ass niggas is getting picked up one by one. Fucking.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fields. This down inside the 30.
Turn your back, turn your head, nigga.
Get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields.
Pick! Ah, good D.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He's going to get that to his
He can't, that boy can't cover.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make
He can't cover.
the Broncos' 12-yard line. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
6-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Second and 4. They could still get a 1st down without scoring. Now a handoff looking right. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. And it's caught.
He broke it. He's short.
Close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free.
Burning clock. Okay.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll try and run for it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 3-yard line.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Tutu Atwell. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
The fuck is this bullshit, man?
Extra point.
Why I keep doing this?
And the lead is up to 18 now.
this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On first down, Dawson. And he'll go.
Thanks for not blocking. Thank you.
Need to get up and set in a hurry. They go up the middle with Campbell. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And no.
Fuck, he dropped that.
So the 2-point conversion, no good. So 2 scores.
That's some shit.
Definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Maybe they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And that is caught. Touchdown. Bears. 2-2-8-1. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more. An onside kick.
I'm gonna remember this.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. And he brings this one all the way back. So definitely good for the individual stats. Maybe not for our storyline, but he's in for the late score. Now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They'll look to run for him with Williams.
Ghost!
And he is going to be stopped.
Wow.
Wow. They'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
Oh man, he touched it now.
And that should just about put a capper on this one. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback. but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Fields. This pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They snap it to Fields.
You a bum. You are. I can't stand that number 0. You a fucking bum.
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On first down, it's Fields. And he fires one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Dawson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and the Bears are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Broncos come up with a late turnover, but it doesn't really matter to the statisticians as this ballgame is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Bears, they get a much-needed victory to get to 3-5 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Denver, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew.
24/7 customer service. They also protect you from fraud on unauthorized purchases. 24/7 customer service.
What do you protect me from?
Mostly yourself and your own fraud liability.
Came a long way. Came a long way. Came a long way. Came a long way. Been a long way. Real long way. It's still that way. Still that way. Still that way. Still broad day. Live that way. Drill that way. Came a long way. Real long way. Been a long way. Real long way. And it's still that way. 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 Eastside Johnny. Pull up with the mob. Real John got it. grinding from the bottom. Blood on my hands, ain't no dirt on my body. With big body.